What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing amazing today. Today is a very brisk day here in upstate New York. It's our first sub 40-degree day, which is just ridiculous. What happened to fall? Literally just went straight from summer to winter. But I'm sure you guys saw the title and the thumbnail, and yes, today I am getting a new car. I already have it sitting right in front of me. So let me give you guys a bit of backstory here. So like most of you know, my daily driver is a 2012 Audi A4, and we were having fun with that car. We were putting some cool parts on it. It was starting to look pretty good, and started up one day, and it was starting to like shake. Like it was just shaking and it wasn't stopping. So I turned it off, started back up, and it kind of went away. So I was like, well, that's not good. So we brought it to the dealership. Long and short of it, they said the engine was starting to go. It's odd to me, seeing as the car only had 110,000, but you know, the person who had it before me could have beat on it a bunch, and honestly, anything's possible when you have that many miles on a car. So really does kind of stink. I did like that car, but this new car, guys, blows that car out of the water. It's so much nicer, and it's really the car I was looking for when I got that car, but at the time I really just needed a daily fast, and that one did the trick. Without further ado, let me show you guys the new car. That's right, everybody, we got a 2015 Audi A4 here with the S-Line package. Absolutely gorgeous vehicle. And the best thing about this is we got another B8.5, so we have these cool headlights, we got all the cool features on the inside of the car. Wait till you guys see the interior on this thing. That is by far my favorite part about this car. Coming around the car though, has this cool slick black grille, but obviously we're gonna replace that. Also has this cool kind of like integrated lip here. Of course, we're gonna replace that as well. And then just this side view, guys. This car is just so beautiful in and out. So I don't know exactly how their packages work, but given that it's an S-Line, I'm assuming that's why we have these little side skirts here. Pretty cool, as well as these front grills are, this one's blacked out and these ones are kind of honeycomb. Pretty cool. In terms of wheels, the only Audi wheels I ever liked were the ones that came on my S5. I don't know the name of the wheels specifically, but long and short of it, I don't like these wheels, and I'm gonna be replacing these. Coming around the back of the car, back end super nice. I love the B8.5 tail lights. They're just so much nicer than the B8 ones. And then this little diffuser down here, pretty cool because it's got like a little like honeycomb grid to it, but I am thinking of replacing this as well. The B8.5, in my opinion, is just, there's so many small things that they did to the car that really make it so much nicer, and I'm so excited to have this car, and very fortunate. The situation really just worked out perfectly at the time that I brought it to the dealership. They happened to have this car. It was the only car sort of really in my price range that they had, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm so excited for this car, guys. Obviously, we're going to put some mods on it. We're going to make it look super crisp. We definitely, for starters, my first video after this one is going to be catching up my daily driver. So basically, like you guys may or may not have seen, my last A4 had a grill on it, front lip, trunk lip, a couple other things, had the wheels, calipers painted. So we're going to do all of that to this car kind of right off the bat. I'm not going to do individual videos because it would be so repetitive. So next video, I'm going to do all that to this car. We already have some parts unordered, so it's going to be a fun car, guys. It's going to look so awesome, and I'm going to proceed with the vision I had with my last A4 on this car, and it's going to be so much better because we got those B8.5 features. Now, let's go ahead and check out the interior on this absolute beauty. So the interior on this car is like a chocolate brown. I don't know exactly the name of the color, but it is so sick. I love how they changed the shifter. They also have the push to start there in the center console. Just so awesome. And of course, we have the S-Line badging on the doors here. Now, in addition to that, if we take a look down here, I don't know if it'll focus, but that says Bang & Olufsen. Trust me. Now for trim, it's got like this kind of brown wood mahogany-ish trim. Really cool. I think this car looks so awesome. It's more so like a luxury spec instead of kind of like a race looking spec, which I think is really cool. I think it's perfect for what it is. Here's another view of the interior. They even got the S-Line badging on the back doors. So cool. But as you guys can see, these seats are just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Everything is in perfect condition, and just a view into the cockpit here, so cool. And here's a better view of the center console. Got this gorgeous wood around it, and it's just got the best feature ever right here, this push to start. So cool. I love the way they redid the steering wheel on the 8.5. Just everything is just so much nicer on this car than it was on my B8. This right here is honestly one of my favorite things about this car, because my B8 model had the red screen and that drove me absolutely nuts. But this thing, guys, we got the digital screen and we got us a backup camera. So awesome. Being that this is my daily driver, I don't want this car to look crazy aggressive and crazy like kind of sporty. Really like the way the interior feels. It feels more so luxury, like I said. And the outside of the car, we're not going to go crazy obnoxious with modding it. We're going to go very modest, but it's going to be so clean, and it's just going to look so incredible, guys. In terms of sound, she definitely fails the sound test, of course, because that 2-liter turbo doesn't make the coolest noises ever with the stock exhaust. But again, I don't know if I'm going to put an exhaust on this car, because like I said, it is my daily driver and I want it to be comfortable and luxurious. I don't want to get on the highway and just hear a loud drone noise when I'm driving. Then again, later down the road, my obsession might change my mind, so we'll have to wait and see. All in all, just beyond happy with how this, wow, this bird really doesn't want me to film this. Beyond happy with how this looks. It's just the coolest car ever, and honestly, like I said about my last A4, the absolute perfect daily driver. You know, normally I'm not a huge fan of these Audi like navy blues. I just never have been a huge fan of them, but I do kind of like the way it looks on this car. It looks really cool. The biggest thing is it really complements that that brown interior. The two of them go so well together. That being said, I still am probably going to wrap the car at some point. Probably this winter when I have some more time in my hands. But we have some cool things planned for this car, guys. And I'm so excited because this car is going to be around for a little while. This car has 63,000 miles and she is in perfect condition. So we have a lot of time to make this thing look so awesome. And like I said, you guys are going to have to stay tuned for next video because we already have some things ready for the car. So we have some wheels right here and we have a few more goodies over there. I'm not going to show you anything just yet, but just know that we have some cool mods already here for this car. Let's go ahead and take this puppy for a little spin. I know it's just an A4, nothing too cool, but let's go see how she drives, have a little fun with her. Let's see a little cold start action. Listen to that, guys, that's nice. Also off the bat, I'm noticing there is a couple more like little indents in the steering wheel just to add, I don't know, a little better feel in your hands, but she drives beautiful, guys. She drives exactly how I'd want her to drive. Just a super comfortable, nice, quiet drive. And it's perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't be happier. Now, one thing that did kind of drive me crazy about my last A4 was when I would get on the highway going like 70 or so, it would start to shake. I don't know if that's because the wheels I had on it were unbalanced or if it wasn't aligned or something. But it would start to shake. It wasn't too bad. It was literally only like at 70. If I'd go a little over or a little less, it would kind of stop. So I'm hoping that's not the case with this car because I will most likely be putting the same wheels on this car. I haven't decided just quite yet exactly what wheels I'm putting on here, but we got two options. All right, we got ourselves a nice little road here. Let's see what kind of get up this car has. Let's make sure we're focused. Let's go. All right, certainly not the fastest car, but pretty slow. Pretty slow in the lower RPMs, and she feels a little quicker later on, but that's not what I want this car for. Like I said, this is my daily driver and I just want it to be super comfortable, so it's very good at doing that, and it's gonna get me all over the place and it's gonna get me there comfortably. For those of you that are OG fans and you remember my Evo, this is actually the road right here that I blew up my Evo on. Right here I was doing a pull and the engine completely went, started knocking like crazy. I really do miss that car sometimes. It was so much fun building that thing, and for those of you that don't know, I had a Mitsubishi Evo that I did some engine work on, bigger turbo, bigger injectors, fuel pump, all the works. Super fast car, and it was so much fun, but it was a super big headache. The car never really ran great, and the little time that it did, it was so much fun. But like I said, right on that road back there, that's where she went. That's gonna just about wrap up me introducing the car to you guys. I could not be more happy about this car. It is so beautiful, and I'm so fortunate to have it. Like I said throughout the video, make sure you guys stay tuned for next video, probably in about a week or so, where we'll be catching this car up to where my last A4 was at. So basically just throwing on a few mods here and there to get her up to my liking for now, and it's gonna be a cool, fun video, so make sure you guys don't miss out on that. If you guys are wondering where the S5 is, she's still at the body shop. She should be back either tomorrow or early next week, so super excited about that. And once that car is back, we're gonna get her all wrapped up and she'll be completely good to go. Very road bound, so hopefully the S5 will be street capable in about a couple of weeks here. All that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the new car. We're gonna have so much fun with it. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to smash that like button. Have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.